Private sector investment is a key driver of economic growth and development in any country. In India, the private sector has contributed significantly to the country's progress since the liberalization of the economy, and however, private sector investment also faces many challenges and opportunities in the current scenario, such as the impact of El Niño on monsoon, the global economic situation, and the policy reforms by the government. El Niño is a climatic phenomenon that affects the temperature and rainfall patterns across the world. It occurs when the Pacific Ocean becomes warmer than usual, disrupting the normal wind currents. El Niño can have a negative impact on India's monsoon, which is crucial for the agriculture sector and rural demand. A weak or delayed monsoon can reduce crop output, increase food inflation, and affect rural incomes and consumption. This can have a ripple effect on other sectors of the economy that depend on rural demand, such as consumer goods, automobiles, and financial services. On the other hand, El Niño can also create some opportunities for private sector investment in India. For instance, it can boost the demand for irrigation infrastructure, water management solutions, and drought-resistant seeds and crops. It can also encourage diversification of income sources for farmers, such as animal husbandry, dairy, poultry, and fisheries. Moreover, it can spur innovation and adoption of technology in agriculture, such as precision farming, digital platforms, and agri-fintech. The global economic situation is another factor that influences private sector investment in India. The world economy is recovering from the COVID-19 pandemic that caused a severe contraction in, however, the recovery is uneven and uncertain across regions and sectors. Some of the challenges that the global economy faces are the emergence of new variants of the virus, the slow pace of vaccination in some countries, the geopolitical tensions between major powers, and the environmental and social risks. The global economic situation also offers some opportunities for private sector investment in India. For example, India can benefit from the shift in global supply chains away from China due to political and trade uncertainties. India can attract more foreign direct investment, FDI, in sectors such as manufacturing, electronics, pharmaceuticals, and renewable energy. India can also leverage its large domestic market, its young and skilled workforce, its digital infrastructure, and its innovation ecosystem to become a global hub for services and startups. The policy reforms by the government are another factor that affects private sector investment in India. The government has undertaken several reforms in recent years to improve the ease of doing business, enhance competitiveness, promote innovation, and attract investment. Some of these reforms are: the introduction of Goods and Services Tax, GST, in 2017 to simplify and unify the indirect tax system, the enactment of Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code, IBC, in 2016 to resolve stressed assets and improve credit discipline, the liberalization of FDI norms in various sectors such as defense, insurance, retail, civil aviation, and space, the launch of Production-Linked Incentive, PLA, scheme in 2020 to boost manufacturing and exports in key sectors such as electronics, automobiles, pharmaceuticals, textiles, and solar, the announcement of National Infrastructure Pipeline, NIP, in 2019 to invest 111 lakh crore, $1.5 trillion, over 5 years in various infrastructure projects, the implementation of National Education Policy, NEP, in 2020 to reform the education system and enhance skill development. These policy reforms have created a conducive environment for private sector investment in India. They have also addressed some of the long-standing issues such as tax disputes, regulatory hurdles, infrastructure bottlenecks, financial stress, and skill gaps. However, these policy reforms also face some challenges in terms of execution, coordination, monitoring, and evaluation. They also require adequate funding, capacity building, stakeholder consultation, and public awareness. In conclusion, private sector investment is vital for India's economic growth and development. It faces many challenges and opportunities in the current scenario due to factors such as El Niño's impact on monsoon, the global economic situation, and the policy reforms by the government. These factors require private sector investors to be agile, adaptable, and resilient. They also require them to seize new opportunities, collaborate with other stakeholders, and innovate for sustainable solutions.